What it do, fellas? We are back once again with quite, an interesting upload this time. A little different than the usual stuff. But I think about 2 years ago, maybe 1 or 2, on my birthday, I was streaming live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Nukafight. And my buddy Ramsker, you guys want to go check out him as well, he decided to send me a little Amazon package because I had my wish list set up and everything. And I got a few little gifts. We got the Ugandan knuckles that's back there. But he decided to gift me on my birthday, bestow upon me a novel of sorts, I think, right? A novel. Not my first pick. I've read, like, The Great Gatsby and other stuff, like the Giver, The Taker, the sequel. And nothing like this. Today, Grawlix, I am going to be reading to you a bedtime story by the name of, an unofficial, it says it right there, you can see that, an unofficial Roblox story, Diary of a Roblox Noob. Prequel! Work at a pizza place. I don't have time to get the first book, or don't even ask. We're skipping right into it with whatever fan fiction this is. Well, I'll read what's on the back here. It says, unofficial Roblox story, Diary of a Roblox Noob. But for some reason, they used, like, Minecraft text. I don't know if you can see that, or you can't see that, but, like, the diary, the A is like a creeper face. It's kind of squished though, so it's not exactly the same dimensions, but yeah. Prequel, work at a pizza place, follows the true beginning of Noob's adventures as his name's Noob. Okay. Follow the true beginning of Noob's adventure as he starts off in Roblox. Our hero has simple dreams. He wants to land a good job, spruce up his apartment, and generally have a good time. What? This is Noob's lifelong aspirations? not even a good job, just like a wage slave salary, enough just to fix you up his apartment. This dude's name is Noob, and somehow he got a job at a pizza place. That takes effort to some degree, I would think. So he wants to land a good job, spruce up his apartment, and generally have a good time. Generally, not always. Sometimes he might want to cry. Things are off to a good start when he meets his friendly manager, Kyle, but all is not as it seems. But I thought things were just off to a good start. There are frequent riots in the What?! There are frequent riots in the pizza place, and the manager keeps disappearing. What's really going on? How can Noob pull all the pieces together? I swear, on Mama's, on Pyro's edits, I have never read this book. Maybe I, glanced at the first page, right, or something, but I've never read it. I didn't give it the time of day, but read this humorous story to find out, by Robloxia Kid. Well, Robloxia Kid, you've made it to my channel, and I will read this humorous story here for Grawlix and I. And, we'll just see how it goes. If it turns out to be a great novel, who knows? Maybe we can get this on Oprah. Is she still running the show? Then I go. First page. Contents. Entry number 1. The pizza joint in the middle of town. That's on page 5. Entry number 2. A tough old dog. So I guess this is a diary. So I guess it would be right to call them entries. Entry number 3. The empty manager's seat. Ooh, wonder what could happen there. On page 15. Entry 4 is conspiracy theories. We're just gonna start watching Shane Dawson videos on page 27. And then entry 5, everything changes? This is a 5-arc structure. Okay, entry number 1. The pizza joint in the middle of town. Okay, now, this is my first time to ever play Roblox. Wait, what? Wait, he's playing Roblox? So he's not even role-playing? Hold on. This is my first time to ever play Roblox, and what struck me most are the vast number of servers available to play out there. There are just literally thousands of great Roblox games for any new guy to play on. Seeing as I'm really going to be totally new to the Roblox experience, I decided to pick a server that wasn't so taxing. Something that would be simple, straightforward, not too dangerous to play. I mean, I am a pretty new guy to all this, right? With a question mark. As I was browsing through the servers, I stumbled upon this really neat looking game. It was Work at a Pizza Place. This is just role-playing him working at some place in a game. Let's see here. Work at a pizza place. Well, if anything, I just love to eat pizza. But you're playing Roblox. You're not going to be eating pizza. It's just a waste of time. You just break the fork. So maybe working at the pizza place, like the title says, won't be so tough. It'll probably be a walk in the park for a new guy like me. Yeah. Roblox. I beamed down onto the Work at a Pizza Place server in no time at all. I was introduced to a very nice town that was really busy and on the go. The town was pretty small, but the streets were packed with cars and traffic. Oh god, I love emissions. The Americans, I just want to own a bunch of cars I don't even need to drive them and tidy up my apartment. Generally, nice, happy for the most part. Cars and trap. There's a space here. He added an extra space. That's a grammatical error. I can already tell this book wasn't proofread by an actual publisher. Who published this? Hold on. How do I... Made in the USA. San Bernardino, California on September 2nd, 2018. This is, I think, Robloxia kid just... How did he get it on Amazon? That's what I want to know. We'll kind of skim through here. Busy little town that was just on the go. That kind of figures. All right. In a matter of few seconds, I spotted the pizza joint. There's a big neon sign that was right in front of it. Ed's Pizza. There's this cool design of some fat cook spinning pizza dough on the sign. All right.
Hey, you a new guy too?
There was this guy in a hoodie. I couldn't see his custom yellow face as the hoodie obscured it. He sounded pretty young.
New guy.
For the job opening. You came here to apply for the pizza joint. You a noob too? Yeah, I did. I guess I'm a noob. Okay, great, noob. Get in line with everybody else, you fucker. So, right off the bat, he's just getting thrown into work. There's no application process. None of that. I can see they're just not taking this server very seriously in the roleplay department. No interview. He just walked in, got the job. Whoa! All these guys plus you want to apply for a job at the pizza joint? I asked hoodie guy. Hey, this is work at pizza place, right? This isn't prison life, so get used to it. Wait, what the fuck just happened here? Hold on. All these guys plus you want to apply for a job at the pizza joint? I asked hoodie guy. So he's running it now? Apparently, you know, now this dude's calling the shots, asking other people in line at the pizza joint, which he just walked into, if they want an application for the job that he got without an application or interview. I think I'm gonna skip to that part. Let's see here. What entry should we go to? Well, we're on entry 1. Entry 2. It's on page 10, not 9. Liars. Dude, a tough old dog. The line took forever, but I managed to step into the pizza place. When it was almost my turn, I noticed hoodie guy step forward into a short hallway that led to a small office, like the kitchen. There was a sign above the door which read, Office of the Manager. I waited for around 15 minutes before hoodie guy opened up the door and was finished with his job interview. Wait, what? They're still on interviews, I guess. Did you make the cut? I asked him as he stepped out. Hoodie guy shook his head and looked down. He was really feeling down. Well, so hoodie guy got fucked over here. He ain't getting the job. Man was like, look boy, you are not equipped to handle these hordes, all right? They go mad. When it's rush hour and they have their pizza, it's insanity, all right? We can't have cigarette arms like fucking dicking around. You know, me personally, these arms, I think I could handle the horde. I don't know about Roblox Noob. Yeah, I worked for them for 7 years straight before transferring here to be the store manager. May I ask what happened, Mr. Friends? I mean, why did you stop working for the factory? Mr. Friends paused for a moment in that short space of time. I thought I saw him frowning, growl ever so softly. For a moment, he was back to the intimidating old dog that greeted me when I entered his office. Still, the moment passed quickly, and he smiled at me again. Oh, nothing. Just got tired of the same daily routine. Know what I mean? No, I don't, dude. You know, I just got sick of the old factory routine. You know how it is. We're just living the American dream. Yeah, I guess so, sir. He stood up from his office and patted me on the back again. This time, he was much more gentle about it. Beat the fuck out of him the first time. Okay, so entry 3, empty manager seat. I was really in high spirits when I went back to the pizza joint the next day. I had earned the trust of Mr. Friends, and he had promised to train and guide me personally through the job. Now, what could possibly go wrong? It turns out, a lot. Whoa. I guess this is where shit hits the fan. I kind of suspected something was wrong when I noticed that there was a lot of grumbling customers in the dining area. Oh no.
Where's my pizza?
I've been waiting here for almost 30 minutes now, and I still don't have my pizza. What was going on? I walked in the back entrance of the pizza place and came upon a scene of utter chaos. Plates and pizzas were being tossed around, and I could even see a lot of employees brawling. Before I took another step, an employee was tossed right in front of me. Help! I saw that poor guy was about to get slammed with what appeared to be a frying pan. What the? By another employee? So I assume, you know, some of the new people just got hired or whatever, or maybe they're all new, and they're already just turning on each other? They don't even think to, like, maybe kind of crowd control. The people are getting angry. They're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna start slamming our employees with frying pans. Hey, old Greg, fuck you, frying pan of the fucking dome. We've been reading through the entries here. Grawlix's audio got a little fucked in the beginning, but we've just gotten to a climactic part where utter chaos is just ensuing, and people are beating the fuck out of each other with frying pans. The employees, that is, not even customer on employee action. They're turning on each other. Entry 4, conspiracy theories. This is the Shane Dawson arc. I had been in the job for almost a month. What? It's been a month in 20 pages?
That's like a day a page.
I had been in the job for almost a month, and I had gotten into a pretty sweet rhythm and routine. Yeah, dude, fucking every other Thursday when the horde comes in, you know, just start macing them, the pesto sauce from the pizzas. This made my job pretty simple and easy. By the time I was a few months into my job, I was already saving a good amount of money to be able to spruce up my diggity little living space. Dude, 1/3 of the aspirations done. Let's go.
Go W.
A few months more, and I would be able to decorate it a little bit and make it a lot more livable. How is it? What are you getting paid now that it's not a livable environment? Only a few more months and I'll be able to afford the first electric bill.
The American dream, baby.
I think this book serves a greater purpose of, like, explaining the harsh realities of, you know, what, America. This is all pretty accurate, you know? I remember there's been a few times where, I think when I worked at the park, there was, like, some fights that ensued and shit. People get pissed and stuff like that, all drunk.
Ghetto ass motherfuckers just go to the zoo and just, like, wash their hands now.
I mean, what better place, you know? The monkeys are there, they're getting all riled up.
They literally watch the gorillas, like, in the zoo, and they think, like, they deserve to be there because they're so aggressive and crazy, and then they just fight each other anyway.
Right outside the cage.
We're no different. Humans are no different than any animal in the zoo, bro.
A few months more, and I'll be able to decorate it a little, make it a lot more livable. This was turning out to be a pretty good job. Okay, the job did have some, well, rough spots, but don't all jobs have that? That's why they're called on-the-job hazards. I don't know if,
I don't know if that's what that is.
I don't know if a horde of people kind of qualifies as that. I don't think. I'm sure that violates a few guidelines.
Oh, the Proud Boy riots. Yeah, that's just a on-the-job hazard.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so next page here. Eduardo. He always liked to start the day right with a conspiracy theory involving our manager. Oh, God, dude. The fucking tinfoil hat. Tinfoil hat Eduardo.
This really does take place in America, bro.
Legit. Don't you see, noob? You're in danger! And that's what makes you so important. I shook my head. I'm sorry, Eduardo, but I just don't know where this is headed. You're full of fucking shit. The last supplier, Angie, had a lot of suspicions about Mr. Friends, too. And look what happened to her. She just never went back to work and disappeared. So I assume Noob here is starting to get a little sussed out about, you know, Mr. Friends here. Considering that Eduardo, you know, the tinfoil hat guy's, you know, worrying about him. He thinks that the boss here is gonna fucking off him. I don't know. And I guess Angie disappeared too. This mythical Angie is now dead. Found dead in Miami. Angie from Roblox found dead in Miami.
This is the most insane book I've ever read. I don't get it. The fucking manager is actually like the fucking devil or something.
So like, the Eduardo believes this.
The riot.
Noob's just trying to work and pay off his electrical bill for the first time, even though it's been months since he's worked there. He doesn't have time to deal with Eduardo's tinfoil bullshit. But, you know, I would listen, dude. If fucking, how often do you have frequent riots in the workplace? I mean, I guess it depends, but in a pizza place? I don't know about that. So the next morning goes by. Right at that moment, Mr. Friend stepped into the kitchen. I really thought that my heart had stopped beating temporarily. Did he hear us? I sure hoped he didn't, for Eduardo's sake. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. So this is the same morning, and Mr. Friend just heard him talking all that shit about his suspicions. Eduardo is about to get the fucking...
fired!
Yeah, he's donezo. Good morning, Mr. Friends. I was just about to hop into my supply truck to get those boxes that the pizza place needs. I stammered. Oh, I didn't stammer that. I was pretty confident. Great, you do that, noob. Come on, Eduardo. Get back to the kitchen. There might be pizzas ready for delivery already, Mr. Friend said. He sounded pretty, entry 5. I guess I wasn't really, everything changes. I guess I wasn't really surprised when Eduardo never showed up for work after that.
Whoa, he wasn't fired. He was fucking murdered.
I mean, or maybe he was fired, because why would you show up to, you know, a place you got fired from again? I know I never went back to the fucking... I didn't get fired, but I left that bitch and never went back to the park.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My eyes caught a glimpse of someone entering the factory. Okay, wait, what happened here? I guess he's checking out the factory. Wanted to go catch a glimpse for himself, maybe. That's what I'm assuming. Everything was happening like clockwork, as it should have. That was until I saw a familiar shape dart inside the factory. My eyes caught a glimpse of someone entering the factory from the back door. However, this was no ordinary person. I thought I recognized the outline of the person. It looked like Mr. Friends. That fat fuck. He could tell by the curvature of his fucking rolls, dude. Okay, he disappeared back here. I think he went this way. I could barely keep— why is this guy talking to himself? He wrote that in like quotation. He's not speaking to anyone. Alright. I could barely keep up with friends. The guy seemed to move so fast. Finally, I reached what appeared to be a door at the edge of the long hallway. I saw Mr. Friends duck into it and close the door behind him. No, dude, what is he up to? Wait, hold on. Well, this gets wild. Boy, does he move fast, I said. I ran to the door and suddenly there was a bright flash of light. The light was so bright and powerful that I could see it pop out of the room. And even with the door closed, what could have made such a bright light pop up like that? It was almost as if there was some kind of strange explosion inside the room. I ran faster and was worried about Mr. Friend's safety. That was one really disturbing light show. Finally, I reached the door, tried to open it, but it was locked. I knocked on it hard.
Mr. Friends! Mr. Friends! I saw you alright in there. It's me, Noob.
Lol. Fucking noob. There's no answer. I was really worried about now, and against better judgment, I kicked open the door. I thought something had happened to Mr. Friends, and I decided I had to get in at all costs. Big mistake. I stepped into a bizarre scene. Mr. Friends was in the room, but he was doing some weird stuff. There was a strange device in front of him that looked like some kind of crystal ball attached to some kind of computer. I couldn't really be sure what it was, but that was what it looked like. The strange crystal ball was glowing, and Mr. Friends appeared to be somehow operating it. Whatever it was, it didn't look like any device I'd ever seen on any server. Wait, what the— why? Mr. Friends, what's going on? I said. He turned to me and snarled. That was the first time I actually saw Mr. Friends snarl and bare his teeth. He was drooling all over, and I could see his white, sharp fangs. I had never seen the boss this angry. He sometimes would get annoyed at us, but the scariest it ever got was a low growl. Like any good-natured but annoyed dog boss. Wait, that's enough of this. Nope, he was a furry the whole time.
Well,
Roblox kid, I don't—
I think the takeaway here is that no matter what, you can never achieve the American dream.
Yeah, I think that's the real— yeah, you're right. I think that's the real message this book was trying to entail. I don't know what the fuck Roblox kid was talking about, but that seems more accurate to me. If you guys agree with that, make sure you— I don't know, go contact Robloxia Kid and tell him he did a great job at this novel. Somewhere out there, I'm sure. Someone get him this video. All right, take it easy, fellas. Have a good night.
Good night, have a good time.